When he left UH back in 2004, nobody in the history of college football had more passing yards than he did.
Former Warriors record-setting quarterback traveled the world playing pro football for 5 years before retiring in 2009. He's returned home, and he's our Hawaii MVP this week.
Talking about Timmy Chang, Mr. 17,072 yards passing, with his playing days behind him, Chang's geared up for what's next in his life. He's going back to high school to coach, recently landing a gig as offensive coordinator, not at his alma mater, St. Louis, but in the OIA. In the NFL, Chang made stops with the Cardinals, Lions, and Eagles before one season in NFL Europe with the Rhein Fire. After that, Timmy made 2 stops in the CFL, throwing passes for Hamilton and Winnipeg. Set some major records as signal caller at UH, 1,388 completions, 2,436 attempts, 117 touchdowns, almost 17,000 total yards offense in his career, and he took part in almost 2,600 plays. Now, as our Randy Higa reports, it's time to pass along what he's learned. Timmy Chang, our Hawaii MVP this week.
Heading into his senior season at UH, Timmy was hyped as a Heisman Trophy candidate. Four times he was all-WAC, twice as a Warrior, was named MVP of the Hawaii Bowl.
Aloha, my name is Timmy Chang, Timmy Chang, Timmy Chang. Quarterback, quarterback, quarterback. University of Hawaii, University of Hawaii. Quarterback, University of Hawaii.
Much of what he's passing these days are snacks to his hyperactive 7-year-old son, Dylan.
He's a baseball player right now, but I know down the road he's going to be asking me to play football. As for now, he's the busiest 7-year-old I know. Just recently, he broke our neighbor's window, hitting the ball against the wall. That's the kind of things that 7-year-olds deal with. It is what it is.
Chang's a father of 2, recently welcoming his daughter Audrey Lee. She's 1. As dad, Timmy gives himself a passing grade. Sometimes, though, much more than when he played. Having kids requires making audibles to plays called in his everyday life.
Boys that are, kind of kalohe a little bit, and having a daughter really kind of changed my perspective on a lot of things.
Being back home, Chang's closer to his parents. Mom retired from Hawaiian Airlines. Dad retired as principal at Nanakuli High School.
Back in 2004, when Timmy broke Ty Detmer's all-time passing yardage record, Dad was working the game and received the game ball. The father-son things come full circle. Timmy once passed on the souvenir. Seems Dad passed on his skills as an educator.
Right now I'm just starting clinics and things like that, working with different people from Ashley Levy to Anthony Arsenault at St. Louis to Chad Owens at the Hop, and then I'm having my own clinic start up in Mililani as well. So I'm just kind of getting my hands into everything.
Chang's first order of business when he retired was returning to UH, completing his bachelor's degree in sports fitness. And now that he's home again, headed back to high school. His long-term goal is to end up with the Warriors again.
I want to get into college coaching. That's where my heart is at. So I had to go Plan B.
Plan B? That's his OC gig at Mililani, alongside head coach Rod York. Calling the plays for the number 2 passer in the state last season, Trojans QB Darren Morikawa.
It's a new challenge. It's what I want to do, So I'm very excited. I'm very passionate about football. I realize that's what I want to do in my life. So I'm going to be around that realm and, take it day by day.
All football, all the time. Chang's youth quarterback receiver camps run till June, right up until the start of training camp at Mililani. Randy Higa, KITV4 Sports.